Let's try this again. Hopefully it's not sideways. Hopefully it's not. Let me check some other devices real quick. I don't know what's up with YouTube putting all my streams together sideways. Is it sideways now, guys? It's still sideways? That's happened every time on every live stream. Is it sideways? Still sideways? Let me check something here. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Let me know if it's sideways. Let me open up the chat real quick. Is it sideways? I'm good now? Okay. I don't know what the deal is, man. It does that to me every time, man. Every time I start a new stream up, it shows up sideways. Like, what's the deal with that? I have no idea. Sorry about that, guys. Blame YouTube. Blame YouTube. YouTube is trolling me. YouTube's trolling me for my live streams. YouTube is straight trolling me. What's going on, everybody? Quick late night stream. Want to do my top 5 live. I don't feel like doing any kind of separate recordings for something like this. I was like, I could just do it live. Let me get my chat room open and everything. How's everybody doing? The trolls is on deck, man. They love me. I love you guys too, man. What's up? Let me check the what? Man, they already in here. Oh my gosh. This is crazy, man. These guys is crazy, man. You guys is crazy. Why do trolls follow me around, man? Trolls is following me. Oh man, this is crazy. It's off the charts, man. I'm checking it, getting my live chat set up right. Decided to get out of the office. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Let me open up some stuff here. Top 5 live is what I decided to do. Everything looks good. Yeah, sometimes, man, I don't want to do any kind of recording, so I'll just hit it straight to YouTube. Shout out to the trolls that stopped by. I gotta show them some love, guys. You know, they're here. Everybody say what's up to the trolls in the stream. It's probably just somebody that's close to me that's hating on me. They trying to act, they creating fake accounts trolling me. You guys need to stop it, man. Stop it. Stop the madness. Everybody say what's up to the trolls. Give them their love. Give the trolls their love. There you go. Give the trolls their love. That's the way it be, though. It be people close to you telling you they cool with you and stuff. Meanwhile, they got a fake account trolling you. I know you. Oh, man. Oh, man. Hey, Sister Harris in the house. Okay, I see you. I ain't see you. Yeah, the trolls be on deck, man. They don't have nothing better to do than to come to my video. They'll be all right. So I want to do a quick top 5, man. I didn't want to do a whole bunch of recordings and stuff like that. I was going to do that. Sorry about the sideways video. I have no idea. Every time I start a YouTube video, it comes out sideways like that for my live streams. I don't know what that's about. So, I guess I can try to fix it. Shout out to all the regulars in there. I see you. What's going on? I got I'm not upstairs in the office. I'm sitting down here, man, downstairs. This guy, Tony, is crazy, man. Some of y'all crazy, man. Y'all ain't got nothing better to do. John said he's not a troll. Shout out, John. I'll see. LG Style 03, I've heard of it. I don't know about it getting nugget, though. The current one getting nugget, I don't know. I don't know. What's going on, man? Thanks for everybody for joining in for a quick stream. I'm trying to get this thing going here. I'm getting ready to do my top 5 live. I just didn't want to, I was like, I don't want to do no videos, man. He said, it's not like I'm troll. He ain't no troll. Okay. Tony is not a troll. He letting everybody know he ain't a troll. Snack tech. That's right, man. You got some healthy snacks every now and then. I didn't go to the gym tonight. Susan in the house. I see you, Susan. I didn't go to the gym tonight. So I was like, man, I'm going to eat some carrots and be healthy. Instead of my normal graham crackers and stuff that I'm eating, chips and stuff. Can't do it. Top 5 live. That's exactly what I'm getting ready to do. That's right. Snacks and text, baby. Costa. That's Costa, man. He going to mess with me. I got my top 5 lined up. Ready to get this thing going. Let me, what's going on, JR? I see you. LaShawn said he's a troll. LaShawn is crazy. We're going to do this thing live real quick, man. Let me get rid of some stuff. I got to open up another window here. Jay Will, always snacking. That's right. What's up, man? I see you, Lewis. I sitting at a table like this, man. Sitting here like this for a long time, dude. Look, I got some drinks and stuff. But at least today I have healthy snacks. Normally I have like cookies and stuff. Man, I'm trying to be a little bit healthy. That's right. I'm BlackBerry forever. So, I got my top 5 laid out. And I'm going to try to kick this thing off right. My top 5 is probably not going to be like what some people think. But hey, this is my top 5. I got to keep it real. It's just phones. That's all it is. So, my top 5, I'm going to kick this thing off. I took some notes, I don't normally take notes and stuff during a stream, but I had to go ahead and take some notes because I was like, I really want to do this top 5, but I don't want to do a record. I'm just being totally honest. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do a recording. I was like, I'm just gonna talk about it live. That'll do it. That'll do it. I hope everybody's doing good. Some of y'all already got my top 5 in your hands. Some of y'all are probably watching some of my top 5s with this stream right here. I'm streaming with one of my top 5s. Yeah. What's going on, Ray? I see Ray down there. Ray in the house. Okay. I see the Tech Talk crew in here too. Harry, I see you. Florida up in. Okay, my bad. I forgot to get a shout out. Where y'all from? My bad. Gotta keep the tradition going. Niall Omar. Can you get an honorable mention? There you go. Where y'all from? All right. Australia is always in here. What's up, Albert? These guys are crazy, man. Y'all crazy. It's actually kind of strange doing the healthy snacks on camera. I'm so used to eating cookies and stuff while I do this. But it defeats the purpose of me going to the gym every night. I go to the gym at night when there's nobody there. Nice and peaceful. Shout out to Alpha. He's at the gym right now. He said he's going to miss the stream. But I'm probably not going to go to the gym tonight, man. I can't do it. I'm tired. I went last night. I can't do it. Atlanta. Boston. I see you. New Jersey, as always, New Jersey. Michigan. Edison, New Jersey. Cali. All right. Okay. Yeah. Anybody else out there a health nut? Where my healthy people at? Healthy snacks? Healthy snacks? This is good for you. This is really good for you. We'll talk about my top 5 and also talk about the LG Style 03, which I'm probably going to pick it up. It's not going to be nothing too exciting, but still, what's going on, man? Let me see some of these people here. Got to get my glasses, man. Chicago, Inwell. What's up, Jay from True Blue 411 or something like that? What's going on? Daytona Beach, Toronto, South Carolina. Okay. You are shaming us. I'm not shaming us. You don't want no healthy snacks? You don't want the healthy snacks? Yeah? Healthy snacks is good, man. Healthy snacks is good for you. Let's kick this off, man. Let me close out this chat, and I'm gonna get my top 5 working real quick. Um, so my top 5, I don't have to like have them down here because you already know what I was gonna break my top 5 up into. I was gonna try to do it into like categories, but the fact of the matter is, I don't think you can. Like, I have different. I feel differently about certain phones, you know. So I got some little turkey bites, because I'm on my health kick, you know, going to the gym. So the when you're trying to rate your top 5, it gets kind of difficult, man. Because I like having a lot of phones and stuff. It actually becomes a little overwhelming. So you don't know what to use. So what I decided to do is pick out the phones that I really like, and it's not gonna be very difficult because I'm a simple. I got some high end phones out there that I really enjoy, but at the same time, a lot of them are not worth it. So and I think I've said that plenty of times. A lot of phones I have, they're just not worth it. That's just what it is. You might hear a slight echo here for a second. This is dual screen firing up. There we go. But I don't know, man. I like a wide range of phones. Now I'm not gonna include the Galaxy Note 7 in my top 5, only because it didn't make it through the year. It didn't even make it, but like a few months. Some people still have them because I know people might say, "Where's your Note?" I mean, not Note 5, Note 7. I mean, I'm not gonna include the Note 7 in my top 5 because it's just kind of one of those things that it didn't make it. I couldn't keep it. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't put it in the top 5 because I don't have access to it. So. But I want to kick it off with the phone that I'm streaming. Now these are in no particular order. These are just phones that through the years that I used, that I'm still using. Some of them I don't have any. Well, actually, I think I still have all of them. Actually, yeah, I think every phone I have, yeah. So my first phones, in no particular order, the S7 and the S7 Edge. I feel like the S7 and the S7 Edge, as you can see the quality of this video, I'm just streaming directly from the phone to YouTube. No fancy nothing. It's just go straight to YouTube, and that's I think I will rank them. I'm not gonna leave it out there to where I don't rank them. So I'm doing this in the reverse. So I'm not gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna go number 1 to 5. So first on the list, the top phone of 2016 or phones was the S7 Edge and the S7. Those are the top phones. That's my number 1 pick for 2016. I would recommend those all the way into 2017. This S7 that I'm streaming on, I'm gonna be streaming on this for a long time until it just crashes and burns. So my number one pick for 2016 is the S7 or the S7 Edge. I've had both. Now I'm rocking with the S7 just for size purposes. The S7 is definitely my number 1 pick. So I'm trying to keep up with the comments. The S7 and the S7 Edge. I mean, so Note 7 people, even if you still have it, it's not a phone that everybody still has, and you can't really access it. So, the Note 7 is nice, but I don't have it. You know what I'm saying? I took the safe route and gave it up. So the S7 and the S7 Edge. The reason I picked those as my top phones is for stuff like this. Like like Google is supposed to release, they have the live streaming feature on the YouTube app, but they don't have it's still in beta, and it's been in beta for like a year or more probably. So, but it's available through the Samsung phones and Sony phones. And if there's any other phone that can live stream, let me know. I know Sony can do it, and I know Samsung can do it, some of their phones. So I think that, for that feature alone, that can help a YouTuber, like a person who does YouTube, or just a person who wants to talk to family or something like that. Being able to go directly to YouTube. Now, I think Facebook has live streaming. I don't use Facebook though. I don't have a Facebook account. So I'm pretty sure there are other places they can do live streaming, but it's not like this. This is nice right here. Like I think Periscope is kind of lame. I don't really do Periscope too much anymore. But just the mere fact that the S7 and the S7 Edge can do this feature right here, live stream directly to YouTube, I'm feeling it. The features of both of those phones, like they're waterproof and so I don't have to have a phone that's waterproof, but the features of those two phones, yeah, waterproof, SD card slot, and right now I don't think like this is the front camera on the S7 Edge, and look at how clear it is. It's better than my MacBook Pro. Like the MacBook Pro has a 720 camera, and that's what I was using to live stream. And that's when I do a group, I'm gonna have to be on something like that. But even the MacBook doesn't have the better camera than the front camera on the S7 or the S7 Edge. And you could even go so far as like the Note 5 and those devices. Those still have fantastic cameras. And there are a lot of phones out there that have front-facing cameras and rear cameras that are really good. But I say the S7 and the S7 Edge, top notch, man. I mean, those are some good phones. And I would definitely recommend them to anybody going into the next year. They have the waterproofing, the SD cards. To me, it has some of the best, if not the best cameras on a smartphone right now. Battery life on both of these phones, the S7 and the S7 Edge, top notch. I mean, you could definitely make it through a full day with either one of the phones. And that depends on your usage, but the fact is you still can make it. So I think the S7 and the S7 Edge, they're Quad HD displays. Now, they don't, the S7 and the S7 Edge, they don't really break the bank, but they are kind of expensive. But I think you get your money's worth, in the end, when you just totally look at it, you put it on the table. And companies now, OEMs, you can finance those. So, number one for 2016, S7 Edge or the S7. Now, my number two, which one of you guys can, in the stream, if you think you know my number two, shout it out. Let me see in the stream, the live stream. If you're watching this on the live stream is always the best way to go. In the comments, I'm going to check the comments to see if you guys can figure out what my number two is. What's my number two? I see some stuff. I see some people putting some other phones in there from a while back. What's my number two? Okay, you got it's catching up now. I'm starting to see some phones posted in there. I think you guys got it right. My number two is the Pixel XL. And the Pixel XL, it could possibly be number one, but I don't know that I could recommend that phone to everyone, just because right now the only carrier it's on is Verizon, and that's just what it is. Like until it hits other carriers, no one's gonna be able to get it because people don't want to pay full cost for it, like some of us. So the Pixel XL I don't have any experience with the Pixel, but it's pretty much the same as the Pixel XL from what I understand and people I know who have it. The Pixel XL is definitely a phone that I would recommend to people if it hits carriers. But the Pixel XL, now, like I said before, I don't have to have a phone that's waterproof, but the memory options on the Pixel XL, total nonsense. They give us a 32 and a 128, and then they jack the price for $100 difference or whatever it is. That was a bad move. It's bad enough that the Pixel XL already gets a bad rap for its price. And then the fact that it's no 64 gig. We're talking about their big dog. Why didn't they start at 64 gigs and then give us a 128 gig option? That was kind of lame. Other than that, the Pixel XL is actually a better software experience than the S7 to me. Like the TouchWiz, nothing beats the software on the Pixel XL right now. No Android phone, to me, has a better Android experience. I recommend the Pixel XL for the software. The only reason it can't make it to the number two spot or the number one spot is because of the way they sold it to us, man. They gave us bad memory options, and it does kind of lack. It doesn't have an SD card slot. The camera is not as good as I want it to be, but it's still not a downside. It's just that price and those memory options don't match. And Google was tripping on that, man. I don't know what they was thinking. But the Pixel XL is the way to go for software. The Pixel XL has the best Android experience to date. There's no other Android phone, I feel like, in my experience, that has a better software experience than the Pixel XL. That $800 price tag though, a lot of people are not feeling that. The Pixel XL, I really wanted to give it number one, but after me using it and then using all these other phones, I can't give that phone number one because just that price point. When I think about everybody out there who I would recommend it to, they would probably say, "Man, you crazy? I'm not paying no $900 for the 128 gig." They won't do it. So unless it gets on carriers, I know Verizon has the exclusive deal right now, so it probably won't. It won't be on carriers for a while. T-Mobile is now going to start putting it in their stores, but that's kind of lame because they're not even selling it yet. So hopefully they start selling it, and then that's like a teaser, like they did with the iPhone a long time ago. They weren't selling the iPhone, but it started the same way. A long time ago when they didn't have the iPhone, it was the same thing. They didn't have the iPhone, then all of a sudden they start selling it when the exclusive rights ran out. So, hopefully the Pixel can get on all carriers. But if it doesn't, I think that's the only thing that's going to hold the Pixel back from taking the number one spot. That and those memory options. The memory options are lame, and then you got to pay full cost for the phone. Now, I know that there's financing through Google. I have good credit, so I can finance it through Google. But the majority of the people in the world don't have good credit. And if a person is, man, I don't think any like regular end users are going to finance a phone from I don't think that they would do it. I don't know anybody who has a Pixel other than Verizon customers and then all my tech buddies. That's about it. I don't know anybody who has the Pixel XL or the Pixel other than techies and Verizon people. That's it. That's just it. I don't know who has it. I don't know anybody who has it. So the Pixel XL for software, man, it is just phenomenal. I don't think nothing's touching it, man. Nothing's touching the Pixel XL for software experience. I don't have any problems with that phone. Not in my usage. I don't have no problems with it. And I can recommend it. It's just that price, man. People are not feeling that price. All right, so let me give you another top 5. This one's going to be a no-brainer too. You guys know what it is? Let me see in the live stream. Put in the live stream if you think you know what my number 3 is. I'll wait because I know it's a delay. If you're catching this on the live stream, it's the best way to do it. If you're watching the replay, shout out to the replay. Shout out to the replay crew. So if you guys, Techzilla in the house. So if you guys think you know what my number 3 is, let's see it. I see some people got it. Some people way off. Somebody put V20. Now, come on, Gary. Come on, man. Now, you clowning me. All right, so I'm starting to see it trickle in now. You guys got it right. The Axon 7. The Axon 7 is my number 3 for sure. Somebody said the Axon 7 on the book. Yeah, Ray, you got the Axon 7. Now, I had to give a tie for the number 3 spot. Ray actually got it right. Ray got it right. Ray hit the money right on the head. He said the Moto Z Play and the Axon 7. Now, wow, I can't believe somebody said Ray said both of them. I can't believe it. He actually got that right. Wow. Ray, did you see my list or something? Did I accidentally show my list? Now, the Axon 7 and the Moto Z Play, phenomenal devices. But herein lies the same problem that some of the other phones have. The Moto Z Play is either full cost unlocked, and it's only $450. And I say only because I'm on the techie side of it, but we got to remember we're talking about end users. Some of them don't want to spend $450 on a phone flat out. They don't have it to spend because their priorities are not going around a phone. But then again, here we have the same problem. The Moto Z Play is technically only available on Verizon if we're thinking about end users. The unlocked versions, a lot of customers don't even know about them. Like, they don't even know that they exist because Verizon won't tell them. And the Verizon versions are unlocked, but people just don't know about them. I hate the exclusive deals. I dislike exclusive deals. And I think that the OEMs should just put it out there to all the carriers and let the customers decide. Because think about it, the Moto Z Play or the Axon 7 was on T-Mobile. Like the Axon 7 is an unlocked phone, and a lot of customers probably don't even know about it, you know. But I think the Axon 7 has probably the best set of speakers that are on a phone that are so rich and pure, and they just sound really, really good. The thing that holds me back from giving the Axon 7 like a higher spot is the software. A lot of people don't like the software, and I changed the launcher on it. And the software, the stock software, it's okay, but it can bog the device down sometimes with extended use. Now remember, I've been using the Axon 7 for, oh my gosh, I don't know how long, months. I had it 2-3 months before it came out. So I don't know if it's because I'm using the developer edition. I don't know, but the software is clean and everything, and it's running. I'll say this: the newer when you guys get the Axon 7, if for those that have the Axon 7, once you get Nougat, you're gonna be really happy. But still, it still runs the stock kind. It's not fully stock. It's got their kind of semi overlay on it, you know. So the Axon 7 is probably one of the best sounding phones ever. The cameras, though, you know, the cameras kind of kill it a little bit. You know, the Moto Z Play cameras are better than the Axon 7 cameras, sadly. The Moto Z Play is a phone that has modular. It's the mod phone, you know what I'm saying? You do the modular thing. But again, it's a matter of, I could recommend it to somebody, but I don't think they're going to want to go out and spend $450 on a phone and they know nothing about it. You see, that's the problem with some of these phones and why they're not ranked a little higher is because people don't know about them. So I can try to talk their ears off and tell them, hey, listen, you got to get this phone. You got to get this phone. And they could just look at me like, well, I don't even know what that phone is. I'm going to stick with my iPhone. You know, that's what will happen. I want to get an iPhone. Is it an iPhone? You ever ask somebody about a phone or something, you show them something, it's like, is it an iPhone? Like, wait a minute, I just told you this is the phone. Why are you asking me if it's an iPhone? I've actually had people do that. I'm holding up a Galaxy, and they're like, is that an iPhone? Like, I just told you it was a Samsung Galaxy S7. They're like, oh, people, wake up, man. Every phone is not an iPhone. That's not the first cell phone. Ugh, man. I just don't understand it. The Moto Z Play and the Axon 7, I had to bump those in the same spot because I like them both so much. But the Moto Z Play, any kind of flaw I can find with the Moto Z Play is, I guess after using the Moto Z Play for extended periods of time, it can become like it's not a clunky device. It has fantastic and superior battery. But again, the modular thing, some people aren't buying those mods. So if you don't get those mods free, no one wants to spend $80 on a speaker that snaps onto a phone. No one wants to spend $250 or $300 onto a camera module that snaps onto a phone that doesn't even do any kind of upgrade to the camera. It just extends the range. That's crazy. People won't do that. They won't do it. Let me look in the comments for a second. I see getting some shout outs. Shout out to Zol Sabah. He said, hey, he's from, wow, I don't even want to butcher the country that you're from. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't want to butcher your country. Yeah, the Moto Z Play is a battery monster. Yeah, it's good. I think a lot of people would get all these phones if they were on carriers. Yeah. So, what's going on, Kartik Subrod or Subhir? Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Isaac Suber, shout out. So, the S7, S7 Edge, number 1. The Pixel XL, number 2. The Moto Z Play and the Axon 7 tied at number 3. The number 4 spot should be pretty easy at this point. Let me see in the comments. Shout out in the comments if you think you know what my number 4 is. If you're watching the live stream, you on it right now. Life is good. Hit Gaming Pro. Life is good. That's his question in the stream. So if you think you know what the number 4 spot is, let me see it in the live stream. Shout out to the replay crew. You're already watching this, you know, to the replay crew. I'm starting to see some answers trickle in here. You guys know me all too well, man. You guys know me all too well. Somebody said OnePlus 3 number 4. No way. The Honor 8, folks. The Honor 8. The Honor 8 is the number 4 spot. Only because I just got the Honor 8, but it was able to make the top 5. The Honor 8, I just happen to have it sitting right here with me because I told you I take this phone everywhere. This has got to be one of the most beautiful pieces of hardware. This is just beautiful. I keep this phone on lock everywhere I go. This is beautiful. This phone is fantastic. But the reason I didn't give it like a higher ranking, because I'm honest, I just got it. Like I've only had it for about 3 weeks. So I can't honestly say that it has impressed me enough to move it up to higher slots, you know. It's a great phone, but I need to use this phone for, I need to use it for a little bit. And then you're gonna say, well, Jay, the Pixel is boss, man. The software is better. The software is better on the Pixel than any of the phones in this. Any of the phones that in this top 5, the Pixel has the number 1 slot for software, hands down. Yeah. The Honor 8 has killer hardware, but it does run Huawei's skin. Now, I don't have a problem with Huawei's skin, but a lot of people might not like it. I think it's okay. I haven't had any problem with the Honor 8. It's just that I just haven't had it that long. I've had it for about 2.5, 3 weeks maybe. So the Honor 8 definitely is a super device. I mean, it's 32 gigs on board. It also comes in a 64 gig, has an SD card slot. But it doesn't record in 4K. That's a killer for some people, not for me though. It doesn't record in 4K. The speaker is on the weak side, like super weak. Speaker is like a 5 for me. It's like the speaker is not strong at all, man. Just the overall package, I couldn't put that phone higher than a 4, number 4 on the list because, it's just one of those things. The hardware is just, man, it's good. I will tell you that I did rank it above the zMAX Pro. And the reason I ranked it above the zMAX Pro, zMAX Pro is actually number 5. zMAX Pro is number 5. The zMAX Pro could have a higher ranking, but it kind of suffers from that same thing that the Axon 7 suffers from. It's that software experience. Again, the price is right, but the cameras, they won't woo you once you start putting it next to other phones. Like, even though the Honor 8 camera only records in 1080p at 60 frames per second, it does it better than the zMAX Pro. So when I did a comparison of the NextBit Rob and the zMAX Pro and the Honor 8, I said the overall package I would tell a person to get the zMAX Pro. That was based on price pretty much. My final thoughts, on having recommending the Honor 8 and the zMAX Pro, if a person wanted to spend $300, the Honor 8 is going to be the better choice. But I know a lot of people don't want to spend that kind of money. Like the zMAX Pro, you can walk into Walmart right now and get it for $150. You just can't beat that. It is a great phone, but it's, with extended use, you can realize that it's not the total package. Or is it a phone that I could use for 2 years? I don't know. Could I use the Honor 8 for 2 years? I don't know. I could use the S7 or S7 Edge, the Pixel, the Axon 7, the Moto Z. I could use those for 2 years for sure, especially the Pixel. Definitely 2 years on the Pixel. And the S7 Edge, I wouldn't have a problem using those for 2 years. I do have some honorable mentions. They're coming. They're coming. The honorable mentions are coming. Ray is crazy. The ZTE zMAX Pro is a phenomenal phone, but it suffers from something just like, all carriers don't have it, basically. People want it on Cricket. I've heard people say it all the time. I want this. I wish I could get this on AT&T or Cricket. It's limited to just pretty much T-Mobile. I mean, Metro is T-Mobile. So the ZTE zMAX Pro can't get this superior, it just can't rank too high. But now the fact that the zMAX Pro made the cut, that's saying something. That's saying something right there. I mean, we got this phone that came out several months ago, like 4 or 5 months ago, and took off and selling like hotcakes. So The fact that it even made the cut at all, y'all should be happy, dude. zMAX Pro owners will probably be mad at me, but listen, it made the cut, so that's good. Now, you're probably thinking, Jay, what about the iPhone 7? What about the iPhone 7 Plus? They don't get the top 5 spots at all. They get what's called honorable mentions, like Ray was saying. I could have ranked the iPhone 7 higher. I could have ranked the iPhone 7 and the iPhone 7 Plus higher, but I think I would be lying to myself. Those are some of the most expensive phones ever. They don't do a lot. They're my wife up there yelling out iPhone 7. She loves her iPhone 7. They don't do as much as the other phones. Yeah, they have the dual speakers. The cameras are pretty good. I just, the iPhones are good. I just get so bored with iPhones after like a week. It's a shame because they cost so much, They cost so much. Oh, I'm gonna check my stream real quick. So, iPhones are nice, but they're not that nice. Those phones are expensive. Like this iPad Pro I got, this thing costs $1,000. Like, that's expensive. That's very expensive. $1,000 is expensive. So, if people thought I was going to follow the trend of everybody else and say the iPhone 7 was fantastic, sorry. iPhones get boring after just such a short period of time. I can't even put it into words. The software, okay, everybody says it's simplistic and, it's easy to use. That's something that Apple says, man. If you believe that, you just believe that. Android phones are just as easy to use as iPhones. And I'm looking down, I'm trying to keep track of this stream. LaShawn, I see you, LaShawn. Yeah, Pastor Harris has sent me a message. I'm like, I'm just going to put this dude in the timeout because he's getting on everybody's nerves. No offense, Tony, but you're getting on people's nerves, so I had to give you a timeout. So come back with some sense. The iPhone 7 is good, but the hardware is dated and boring. It's the same thing. They're going to bring out the iPhone 7S or the iPhone 8, and let's hope that they change it. Okay, so the iPhone has waterproofing, has dual speakers. And it's sad because when I first saw that launch, remember how excited I was about the iPhone 7? I was like, oh, snap. Oh, they blew this Galaxy Note away. That's why I do after the hype videos. Because reality sets in after you get a purchase. So while it's not messing with the Note 7, it's just one of those things where they gave a good impression. But after I got that thing in my hand, I was like, here, it's not magical like what they say, And it gets an honorable mention. The iPhone 7 Plus and the iPhone 7 are good, but they don't make it to the top 5. Like I think somebody sent me a message saying that a lot of people were ranking the iPhone 7 as the number 1 phone for 2016. I don't think so. I like Apple products. Some people get them just for the name, but shout out to R. Evi. He says, the no bloat on the iPhones. Well, I think the iPhones come with bloat because there's a lot of stuff on there that you can't even remove that I don't want on there. What do you consider bloat? Like iBooks and all that stuff like that? I don't use any of that. The news, I have to go in and try to delete that stuff when it's on the iPhone. I don't use none of that stuff. I would love to delete a lot of stuff. Nah. But, man, if I could have held on to my Note 7, oh boy. Man, don't get me started on that Note 7. So another honorable mention, I'm actually holding it in my hand right now. The reason this phone gets an honorable mention, and I'm not going to say, it's in the top 5, because it wouldn't be fair. It's another phone that I recently picked up again, is this gorgeous, with ugly camera on the back, but beautiful. The G5 on 7.0, boss. I picked up the G5 again recently, and I'll have more videos. The camera got an update. The camera's better. The camera was already good. Like the last video that I shot on my channel, check that video out on my laptop that I unboxed. The camera is greatly improved. And yeah, I mean, I got some battery packs, and I'm ordering a module or something like that for it. It's not the best implementation of a modular phone. We give it that. But the G5 is a good phone. The G5, LaShawn is crazy, man. If you guys don't catch the live stream, you missing out, man. I'm just saying. LaShawn is off the charts, man. If you missed the live stream, I'm not even going to repeat his comment, man. My man, he always comes through. So, those are some honorable mentions, man. You know, the G5, I like it better than the iPhone 7 Plus, you know. Call me crazy. So what? I like the G5 better than the iPhone 7 Plus. It does more, you know, it's just it's got an SD card slot, it's got a removable battery. It may not be the strongest movable battery, but I've got like 4 extra batteries. Now, some phones that totally were never going to make the cut, this is kind of it's outside of the norm. There are some phones that some of you guys are using that I just despise of. I had the worst experience with them. Now, one I can't say because my review is coming out in yes I can. My review is coming out at midnight for the Next Bit Robin. My review is coming out at midnight for the Next Bit Robin. The Next Bit Robin is a phone that it's a good phone, but after extended use, maybe a 6. No higher than a 7. And I don't think I can even recommend that for a lot of people. But look for my review at midnight. Gonna drop that. I think it's scheduled to come out at midnight. I drop videos at midnight, which is the start of the day. So I'm pretty sure it comes out at midnight. So I already edited it. It's ready to go. The Next Bit Robin, you know, I don't know. It don't get a complete thumbs down. It gets like a halfway getting ready to go down. It's no higher than a 7. And a 7 is low for me. Another phone that gets no love. I just wasn't feeling it. Put in the comments if you think you know what phone I'm getting ready to say. I got rid of it so fast. It took me about 3 weeks or a month to get rid of it, but what phone is it that I just did not love, that people ate me up about it and told me I did not know what I was talking about? Live stream, let's go. Live stream. See if you can figure this one out, live stream. I did not like this phone. It didn't go over well. It started out good, it went downhill fast. What's the name of it? See if the live stream gets it right. My followers know me, boy. My followers know me. That was an easy one, right? V20. That was an easy one. That was an easy one. The V20, man, that was one of the worst experiences I had with a cell phone in 2016, probably. I just wasn't feeling it. And that's what prompted me to pick up the G5 again, because the G5 cameras, I think, are probably a little bit better than the V20. I wish I still had a V20 on hand so I can compare them. I didn't like the V20, bro. You guys knew that. I didn't like the V20. I didn't like it. I thought it was horrible. I thought it was horrible. The build quality, it was too big, too long. The photos came out. I remember when I was taking photos in the Tech Talk group a long time ago. When I first started the Tech Talk group, when I just started it, we were posting photos, and the V20, man, oh my gosh, that thing. Everybody was like, I forgot who I was posting photos with back and forth. They were like, yo, my photos don't look like that. Or something. I forgot what it was, man. But the V20 just didn't do it for me, man. I like the V10 better than the V20. I like the G5 much better than the V20 because I still get a Quad HD display. I get a removable battery. I get an SD card. The cameras are top notch. I need to compare the G5 against the S7. I got to make that battle happen. Give me a thumbs up if you want to see that particular battle. G5 versus S7. Because the S7 has some boss cameras, man. Let me know. Some people are asking for the G5 versus the Honor 8. I don't really see the point in doing that because the G5 is going to come out on top. But if you want me to battle the G5 and the S7, let me know. I would definitely make. Okay, I see the stream catching up. I will definitely make that one happen, man. Because I think the G5 has some fantastic cameras for real. The G5's cameras are just fantastic, man. The G4 had good cameras too. The G4 has some good cameras. I still have some 360 cams, man. I got to give those away. Ray is off the charts. Ray said he'll take it. Live stream, man. Live stream is always the best way to go. I love the live stream. So I'm gonna tell you what. I wanted to do something nice, but appreciate the love, LaShawn. I didn't even see the other thing. I didn't even see it. Yeah, I'm the only person that's gonna respond to messages live. What can you do? That's my homeboy, LaShawn. That's my boy. I'm definitely feeling the G5 more than the V20. And I think you guys knew that as soon as you was like, oh yeah, he definitely doesn't like the V20. That was an easy one. Let me see. Keep doing. Yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to say it yet, but I'm gonna be on the live stream tomorrow. It's not gonna be me. I'm not hosting that live stream, so I won't give it away. But I'm actually gonna be featured on somebody else's channel. I'm gonna be on someone else's channel tomorrow night. So everybody in this stream, I'll be tweeting out whose channel I'm gonna be on and who I'm gonna be streaming with. We're gonna be live. I'm gonna be featured on their channel, and it's gonna be good. So I'm not gonna spoil it. We got a nice thing we're putting together. Plus, remember, the 19th is with a panel view. The 19th is when I'm doing the panel on my channel. So you be here on the 19th, and be sure to tune in at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on the 19th. That's when I'll have the full panel. I think it'll probably be about 8 of us or so. It's gonna be some people out there that you guys like on that stream. But tomorrow night, man, I will be featured on somebody else's channel, and I'm gonna have a blast. I love being on somebody else's channel, not hosting a stream. Hosting a stream can be a little tedious, man, because you gotta make sure your connection, you gotta make sure all this. So I'm going to be on someone else's stream tomorrow. That person is hosting a stream, and I think it's gonna be good. I don't know if I've ever been on their channel. I don't think I have been on their channel before. But this is gonna be a very nice stream. I think you guys will enjoy. So I'll tweet out the link to the stream tomorrow. But mark your calendars if you haven't already done so for the 19th. That's when my stream is going down, and I'm gonna have a panel view. So it's gonna be fire. But tomorrow night, look for a very nice stream and collab with me and someone. I won't give it away because I don't want that person to get mad. So we're gonna I see you guys in the stream. We're gonna make sure that live stream tomorrow is jumping. So everybody in this stream, hopefully you'll come watch, because that person, I don't think that I'm not big, but I don't think that person has the type of. I've seen some of their live streams before, and it's I hope all of y'all go to that live stream because it's gonna be fun, and I'll tweet it out. I'll post it on Google Plus. You know what I'm saying? I'll make sure that let's make sure we get that live stream jumping, because I like being a guest on someone's stream. I think that's a lot of fun. But that's my man, $100 grand. I don't think I've ever done a stream with him at all. I don't think I have. I think I have. If so, you guys haven't seen it. I'm eating healthy. I'm eating this, whatever kind of cheese this is, and turkey. But yeah, it's gonna be good. So my rundown for 2016, number 1 this year, S7 Edge, S7, Pixel number 2, and you know the rest. Man, only I can tell you guys is, whatever phone you decide to pick up, technically we should be keeping our phones until they break. But nobody does that anymore. People don't do that anymore. People keep their phones as long as they want to, and then that's it. They don't care. Like, I'm buying a new. Now, today, people upgrade phones so fast because technology is going so fast. people aren't really thinking of it. They're just like, I'm just going to buy whatever I want to buy. Phones have taken over our lives, man. People are so connected. I'm trying to stretch at the same time. I'm super sore, man. I did chest and arms, and I did cardio last night. Oh, gosh. People are more excited about phones now than anything else. And so when a person says upgrade, man, people are on, like, now companies do early upgrades. They do early upgrades. So even carriers, man, will let you do early upgrades. Man, thank y'all for taking care of this guy, Joshua. I don't know what he said, but whoever booted him out, appreciate it. Take care, Ray. God bless you, brother. Thank you, LaShawn, for taking care of them trolls. 2017, what's going on, Paul Tech? 2017, I've purchased every LG stylo. And I'll be honest, the Stylo 2, while I do recommend it, I only gave it about an 8 or so. It was okay. It wasn't nothing to jump up and down, but, it was just one of those phones that it's good, but that Snapdragon 410 that was in there kind of killed it for me, along with LG's UI. But I will say, the new version of it, I think they're going to finally move it up to a 1080p display. I think so. I've got some inside track on that. So I'm hoping that they move that up. On another note, the V10 is on sale right now, unlocked from B&H for $280. Why wouldn't you buy that? That camera is just boss. B&H is having a sale right now, and they're not sponsoring my video. I just thought about it as I was thinking about LG. The V10 is $279 from B&H. B&H is having a whole bunch of sales. Metro, Cricket had the iPhone 5S for $79. They now have Cricket has the X Power for $9, man. So don't be shocked if you see that on my channel, because I'm definitely thinking about pulling it. I can unlock the 9X, the X Power, LG X Power for $2. So that's a given, man. I should probably just get that and get it just because. Somebody want to tell me their top 5? What's you guys' top 5? K10, nah, man. The K10 was good, but with extended use, it played out quick, dude. That's why I do revisited videos and after the hype videos. A lot of people on YouTube don't do that, and I do it for that reason. Because it doesn't do any good to review a phone. And all right, Tony. It doesn't do any good to review a phone, and then one time I do a review, I do an unboxing, and then I'm done with it. I don't think customers want to see that. I think end users would like to see multiple videos. Like when the zMAX Pro came out, all those videos that I did were all requested, except for the unboxing and the review and the after the hype. Those 3 are all mine. All those other videos that I did on the zMAX Pro, all requested. All requested. People asked for all those videos, and I pumped them out for you because one person might have a question another person has, and they just don't answer because they didn't see it in that video, and so on and so on. So I pumped out those videos on the zMAX Pro for a reason. Now, the X Power, here's what I don't like though. I don't like to have a lot of phones sitting around my desk in my office. So I'll start selling them or giving them away, just something to get rid of them. But I can tell you what, Alfonso said the Echo Pro 3. The Echo Pro 3 and the S3 don't get any honorable mentions, nothing. They're not bad phones. The Pro 3 is a good phone internally. The software though, for me with extended use, it's killing it for me. I just can't do it. I can't do it. The Echo Pro 3 and the S3, internally those phones smoke, and price and hardware, they're smoking everything on the market pretty much. But not everything, but some they get high marks for that area. But other than that, those two phones, man, I can't tell a person to go get them right now because that software. Remember, extended use. Extended use. Remember that. I would tell a person to get a Nexus 6P or something like that over the Pro 3 or, yeah. Because software is so good on it's just stock Android, so the Nexus 6P, even though I didn't mention it, it's still a very relevant phone. I'm actually considering, Google is making me mad. I've been waiting, I don't know how long to get my 128 gig. I'm gonna mess around and just get a 128 gig Nexus 6P and call it a day. It's only $550 directly from Google. LaShawn said that the Pro 3 look like food stampish. You're a fool, man. But yeah, man, I would definitely tell a person to get the Nexus 6P over the Pro 3. That software is killing it. If you could find root so their other phone, Lieco, their phones those older phones have root already, and because Nitek, he already got 7.0 on those, or 7.1 on his other Lieco phone. He's got stock Android on it. But I can't sit here with a straight face and tell a person, no, get the Pro 3 over the Nexus 6P. He'll enjoy it. The speakers on the Pro 3, they're nowhere near touching the 6P. Not on a bad day. No way. Mm-mm. In the live stream, man, what's your top 5? You guys type out some of your top 5. I see some top 5s going in. Next Bit Robin. I already talked about the Next Bit Robin. That review is coming out at midnight. It's coming out in 1 hour, my time, Central Standard Time. It's coming out, so look for it. Next Bit Robin is not a bad phone, but it's kind of sideways like my initial video was when I first started the stream. It's too much of a mixed bag. The camera is good one day and then bad the next. The fingerprint reader is horrible. But look for me to say those things in my full review in an hour. The video's going live in an hour. Yeah, and I won't be keeping the Next Bit Robin, that's for sure. I don't care. I only paid $135 for that phone. Kick rocks. I won't be keeping it, so don't look for any more videos on it. I don't like to have phones sitting around. I gotta sell them. Like, if it's a phone that I'm definitely not gonna use, you don't see it anymore, you just know that I sold it. I got rid of it. It's gone. All right, man. About to board a plane. Okay, Miguel. Oh, Miguel. Hey, Miguel. That's love, man. God bless you. Our prayers are with you. Remember what I said? Proverbs 3:5. Take that with you, brother. That's going to help you out. Proverbs 3:5. And anybody in the stream who has issues or who's dealing with something, who's going through something, just going through a lot in their life, Proverbs 3:5. Miguel, take that with you, brother. Take that with you. God bless you. So, man, I'm going to get out of here, man. I got to go upstairs. I decided to give you my top 5 live. I thought it was a nice little catch. The top 5 live. But I'm actually getting really tired. I probably look tired, too. You guys are awesome. So, wow, 53 minutes. I didn't even know it was going that long. You guys are awesome, man. So, yeah, everybody in this stream, you don't have to know what we're talking about, but pray for Miguel, man. We don't have to put everybody's business out there, but pray for Miguel. Miguel needs our support. And he's a good dude. He's from the Tech Talk group. And pray for him. Pray for him. So I can't believe he's even in the stream. That's a strong brother right there. Yes, I recommend the Z, not over the Z Play. I'm answering a question here, I see. I don't recommend the Z over the Z Play just because of battery life. Now, the screen is a little better, but battery life is going to be a heck of a lot better. So, yeah. And y'all take it easy, man. I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired on the live stream. But listen, tomorrow, look for a tweet from me and somebody else. I will be featured on somebody else's channel tomorrow night. I think around 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 o'clock Eastern. So if you can, make sure. Go see Jay and Mosger. I know, man. They're getting smaller. I'm super tired. Look for a tweet from me and Google Plus, wherever I can post the live stream link I will be live tomorrow, not on my channel, but I'll be on somebody else's channel. It's going to be fun. So look forward to that. And then also mark your calendars for the 19th. I'll be live here with the panel. The panel will be back. And on a side note, if you guys ever need help or anything, our church website is houseofprayerministry.net. So go over there and you'll see me and Sister Harris. Pastor Harris is in the stream. She comes by and checks on me. That's my big sister for real. Like that's really my big sister, Pastor Harris. So if you guys need, everybody say what's up to Pastor Harris. She's in the stream. If you guys need help with anything, you don't want to say it, you don't want to talk out loud, go to the church's website. I don't normally do that on my streams, but you never know who's watching, man. So if you need help, you don't want to talk about it publicly, you don't want to message me, go through the church website because that's what it's there for. And I'm going to be on the other side with Pastor Harris, and we're going to help out any way we can. So with that, houseofprayer.net, look me up over there. You'll see a different me. You're not going to see Jay Will talking about computers and stuff. So keep that in mind. I will see you guys in the next stream tomorrow, hopefully, not on my channel, remember, it's on somebody else's. And then also, I'll see you guys on the 19th right here. So it's your man Jay Will. I'm going to cut this short. I'm getting ready to go put it down for the night. Do some crunches probably before I put it away. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Take care, man. I appreciate y'all joining me at short notice. I'll see you then.